sports. It's the Jaguars and the Cards, and it comes your way next on Madden Football.
A good neighbor to nearby downtown Phoenix. We're at State Farm Stadium here in Glendale, Arizona. Welcome to Week 2, everybody. Kate Scott and Brock Hewitt here with you. Really happy you could join us in a game that's all... Both teams still searching for that first win of the season. One of them's going to find it here as we're off in Week 2. Kickoff taken at the 3. And this drive will start inside the 25. So here are the Jaguars taking over for the first time on offense. And bringing them out to former #1 overall pick out of Clemson in 2021, Trevor Lawrence.
He gave us all the excitement we could hope for last week, but it wasn't all in a good way, at least for his team. Never knew if his throws were going to end in a touchdown or turnovers, and he had a couple of both by the end of the loss. You don't want him to lose that gunslinger mentality. Just want him to be a little more thoughtful with each and every decision.
And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. Josh Sweat making the stop. 2nd and 6 coming up here. They go right back to ETN. They'll drive it forward, but won't get beyond the line. Tackle there from Dalvin Tomlinson. They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6. From the shotgun, Lawrence. That's caught for the first. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. All on the 45, 1st and 10. Trying it right side with ETN. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Play clock down to 0 and the flags come out.
Delay of game, offense.
Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0. Set him back 5. It's 1st and 15 after the penalty. Lawrence working from the gun. He's got his man. It's the rookie out of Colorado. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. From the gun, ETN gets it. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Out of the gun, Lawrence. Cut near the goal line. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Now it's Lawrence. Into traffic, complete. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. What an outstanding opening series, partner. They just wore down that defense as they marched their way to the end zone.
Yeah, it took a whole bunch of that opening script to find a touchdown, but it showed just how well designed that script was. It was the right sequence of plays to keep that ball moving and find the end zone while getting your offense established in its top gear right here early on.
So they tag him for roughing the kicker, and now this kickoff's going to come from the 50. Let's see if they loft in and try to stick him deep. On now is Cook to kick this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So here come the Cardinals now as they get set for their opening drive. And they'll be led out by a #1 pick out of Oklahoma. One of the game's better runners, it's Kyler Murray.
Some tough luck last week for this quarterback, Kate. 2 touchdowns, the 1 interception, and you just know the way it works. These coaches love to tell us they always think about the losses. They sting way more than the wins. It's the same thing with the quarterback. He's not thinking about the touchdowns. He's thinking about correcting that interception and knowing right here, he's got to play some clean ball.
Second down now, 7 to go. Takes off right out of the read option. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
Gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 5.
From the gun, it's Murray. To the sideline it goes. He makes the play. Pass caught. Both feet are down. Football on that 47-yard line. First down.
That's good for a Cardinals.
It's Benson on the give. And he takes it across midfield and into Jaguars territory. 8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Out of the gun. Here's Murray. Got his man. That's Zay Jones. We'll have him gain up about a handful there. Tyson Campbell, the man on that tackle. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Operating from the gun. Here's Murray. Complete beyond the marker. And he gets it down to the 35 before stepping out.
And the Cardinals first down.
Murray here on first down. Snared by the running back. Here's Trey Benson. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Tackle made back at the 39-yard line.
Back to the air. Murray has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here.
7 brings up 3rd and 8.
Here's Kyler to throw. Catch is made in close. And in for the Arizona touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. Return starts at the 3. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Second drive coming up for the Jacksonville offense. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3 and out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Lawrence throwing here. Short pass brought in. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard. Lawrence now off the play action. He's going to push one deep down the right. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete. On 4th down, it's Logan Cook on for the Jaguars to punt it away. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. And he's brought down before the return gets far. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Now we get set to see the Cardinal offense for the 2nd time. And that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air, so expect some tighter coverage this time around. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Offense to the line for 2nd down. Now Murray on the play fake. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Turning to Benson on 3rd. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Now Kyler. Able to find Jones. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at their 48-yard line.
They give on second to Benson. Jukes out a one-stop. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. New slate of downs to approach here from the 40.
And the Cardinals, first down.
First and 10, Murray. McBride hauls it in. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
It's a gain of 27 yards. That's another Cardinals.
That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. We'll return to State Farm Stadium in just a moment. About to begin the second here. The Cardinals definitely thinking points. That pass is complete to McBride. And he's going to be touched down right at the line, so no gain on the play.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10. At the Jaguars'
Running back sent in motion.
line.
Kyler looking to throw. He brings it in. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. So now here's 3rd and 5.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Kyler throwing here. He's on the move. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage. The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. Now the Jaguars offense ready to take over once more. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Lawrence working from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down. They'll send him over right. Lawrence facing 3rd and long. That one doesn't find its man. Incomplete. Logan Cook on the punt. His first effort went 47 yards. Brock looks to have a little more into this one. Has it at the 37. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. The Cardinals in possession of it once again. And off to Benson to start the drive. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Stopped by Foye Oluoku. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Benson once more. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. And it's a nickel set from the Jags on this 3rd down. Now Murray has his man. It's DiMercado. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. 1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
That's good for the Cardinals. 1st down.
Murray looking to throw. And for the first time, one of his throws doesn't find a home. It's incomplete, but boy, what a streak he had to begin this game.
He was covered by Tyson Campbell.
They kick the running back in motion. Murray thrown again on 2nd and 10. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
A 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
From the gun, it's Murray. He's got him, that's McBride. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
Yards on the play. And the Cardinals
Benson now from the gun. And they'll stop him after a short gain to the 13. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
at the 13-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
They'll run it here. It's James Conner. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
And he's brought down for a loss. Now the Cardinals sending out the field goal unit. This is going to be a 31-yarder from the right hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that'll double their lead to 6. The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. This return starts at the 5. Out now runs the Jaguars offense. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner, so hopefully this one has some better legs to it. 1st and 10, it's Lawrence. That pass caught by Strange. And that's good for a gain of 5. Josh Sweat making the stop. Everyone's prepped, it's 2nd down now. Inside handoff goes to Etienne. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Out of the gun, Lawrence. Throwing the out route complete. And he's able to move past 45 before going out. From the 46. Hits him on the out route. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 10. And the Jaguars first down.
He'll get this one to Brown. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Sticking in the air with Lawrence. And he's going to be touched down about 3 yards shy of the marker. Cardinals going nickel here, 3rd down. From the shotgun, Lawrence. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up. Cam Little now to try the Jags field goal. From the right hash, 55 yards out. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that cuts the lead in half, down to 3. Raleigh set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Here's Greg Dortch with the return. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30. 1st and 10 now from the 30. The Cardinals offense making its way out. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Devin Lloyd on the tackle.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5. At the 36-yard line.
Now a give. It's Benson headed right. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Tyson Campbell, the man on that tackle. They only get a yard that time, and we have reached the 2-minute warning. Jaguars with an extra defensive back out there, 3rd down. Operating from the gun, here's Murray. Bails out of the pocket quick. Oh, he's gonna run for it! And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Give him 24 on that play. And that's a Cardinals 1st down. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Devin Lloyd making the play. And the Jaguars will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Slot man in motion right. On 1st and 10, here's Lawrence. He gets this one to Strange. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 16. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. That's caught for the 1st. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. The Jaguars are going to call their first timeout. Lawrence to throw it. Cut near the goal line. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down. Still sticking with the passing game. Catch is made in close. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. And oh, he got it! Interception! Sean Murphy bunting in to pick it off. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down. Drops to a knee, and that pesky final second runs off. So we're to the end of our 1st half. Not a big window for those halftime speeches. They're right back out of the locker room and set to resume play with the 3rd quarter. Dortch now to return it. He's stopped on the return at the 27. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Murray. That pass is complete to McBride. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up
2nd and 3. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 3 yards to go.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Arizona.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Benson on 1st and 10. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
It's 2nd and 8.
From the 42. Flushed out of the pocket. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11.
Makes it 3rd and 11.
Here's Murray. Chase step. Oh, they're on him, and he's dropped again. And consecutive sacks have them staring at a tough 4th down. The Cardinals out for the punt. And we'll see how his debut offering goes. And that hit at the 5, but got the bounce it needed to reach the end zone for a touchback. Jacksonville heading out there on offense. They are coming off their 1st interception of the game. This drive now a chance to rebuild some confidence. 1st down throw, Lawrence. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
At the 26-yard line.
Lawrence working from the gun. Throw reeled in by Thomas. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Motioning one of the tight ends.
First down, Jacksonville.
Lawrence throwing here. Short pass brought in. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Sean Murphy bunting, ranging over for that stop.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 39-yard line.
On 2nd down, it's ETN. Runs into traffic and hits a wall, no gain. Buda Baker bringing that one to an end. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Lawrence looking to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield.
And the Jaguar first down.
All start. Offense.
There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost him 5 yards. They'll run here, following the penalty. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2. Back to the line they go. It's second down.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 13.
Up the middle they go with Bigsby. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
It's tipped away, and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up 4th down. Punt team is on now, and they get this away.
The Cardinals take over.
Out had the Cardinals now on offense. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. McBride hauls it in. Second down now, 7 to go.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
They'll try it right with Benson. And he crosses the sideline a yard or 2 beyond. It looks like the... there. And that's a Cardinals first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Tackled there by Jordan Lewis. All right, here we go. Second down.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
A give right side to Connor. And they don't allow a lane to form. Defense taking care of that play near the line. 3rd and 4 coming up now.
No gain on the play. It's now 3rd and 4.
From the gun, it's Murray. And he's there to knock away the pass and force a 4th down. They're out now, ready to punt it. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. Absolutely crushed his first punt, and here's another huge one. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. They're out and set, 1st and 10. The Jacksonville offense back on the field now. Now their last drive, not the one they want to replicate after they were forced to punt it away. Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Motion man left is Brown. 1st and 10, it's Lawrence. Connection made, Travis Etienne. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Offense to the line for second down. Running back sent in motion. Here's 2nd and 11. He's got Brown on the slant. Hits some space around midfield. Keeps it moving. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Might be trying to power this across, Brock. They've got 3 tight ends out there. It's 1st and goal. From the red zone now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Law sets him up at the 9-yard line. It's 2nd and goal. He's got it on the bootleg. He smartly won't risk something here and just chucks it away. Buckle up. It's 3rd and goal. From the shotgun, Lawrence. Too much on that, and it sails through the end zone. The challenge flag is out, and the Jags gonna have them review this one. Well, we can see he made the catch. He definitely has possession, but did both of those feet hit down in the end zone?
Yeah, get that zoom button ready to go. Get the magnifying glass. Was there any green?
Little able to connect on the point after. And the Jaguars take a 4-point lead. On now is Cook to kick this away. Dortch now to return it. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. The Arizona offense about set to get going here. They struggled to produce on that last series, but better results ahead as they take possession here. He gets it ahead and winds up with about 3. Tackled there by Jordan Lewis. Hand off to Benson from the gun. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Tackled there by Jordan Lewis. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Straight ahead, it's Connor. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Punt team on the field. Blake Gillikin will kick it away. Getting about 50 yards of boots so far, and here's another quality effort. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Here's ETN to begin the drive. And he found some running room for a nice gain. 2nd and 3 now. They bring a tight end in motion right. Got a man, it's Thomas. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out. 1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Out of the gun, Lawrence. Has a man, it's Brown. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. They'll give this up the middle to ETN. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Here's Lawrence. That's Thomas. He's got it. And they take him down right along the 30. They'll try it left with ETN. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. 3rd down, 1 yard to go. They send the tight end in motion. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. He finds Brown right side. And they're going to take this in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars now lead by 10. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
On now is Cook to kick this away. On the return, here's Jones. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Arizona offense ready to get things going again. And this game might be going better if he could have some more time just to work back there. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Here's Kyler to throw. Into a crowd, and that pass is intercepted. They're set up at the 35 now. On 1st and 10, here's Lawrence. He'll get this one to Brown. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. All right, set now, 1st and 10. Now a carry by Etienne. And he's going to run this one well into the red zone to the 14. 2nd and 3 now.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the Cardinals 14.
Lawrence to throw it. Escapes the pocket. Now he takes, and the ground game works for the touchdown.
Touchdown, Jacksonville.
The Jaguars have likely locked up the win right there. Trevor Lawrence with the touchdown. His 3rd total score this game. That one splits the uprights.
31.
And the Jaguars push their lead to 18. On now is Cook to kick this away.
For the Jaguars.
Dortch now to return it. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Murray here on 1st down. Gets this one to Harrison. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
Out of the gun, here's Murray.
42-yard line.
And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And then brings up 3rd down.
To the sideline and incomplete. He was covered by Tyson Campbell.
Operating from the gun, here's Murray. This is reeled in by Wilson. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. All right, all set up now, 1st and 10. Back to the air, Murray. Pass caught by DiMercato. And out of bounds right at the 40-yard line. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Out of bounds at the 40-yard line. A 6-yard
Back to throw, Murray. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Ball at the 33 for 1st down.
It's a gain of 8. That's good for the Cardinals. 1st down.
Throwing it again here. Hits him on the out route. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it'll be 1st down, Arizona.
Gain of 17 yards. That's another Cardinals.
Connor trying the right side. And not much for him there. He's down to the 15-yard line. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
From the gun, it's Murray. Has him on the quick hitter. And this is down all the way to the 3. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
That's good for a Cardinals.
Trying to run it in, Connor. And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. The nose of the football inside the 1. Here's 2nd and goal.
A pickup of 2
Murray.
brings up 2nd and goal.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals get it back to within 2 possessions. That one right down the middle. And the Cardinals make it an 11-point ball game. They recognize the situation they're in now. After that score, they're going to try to get it right back. And this is covered by the Jaguars. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Lawrence. And pass caught by Strange. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 39-yard line.
Throw reeled in by Thomas. And he's got it down to the 30 before going out.
A gain of 9 yards.
Counter give to Etienne. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 32-yard line.
They go right back to Etienne. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. It's the 2-minute warning from Glendale. Jaguars nearing their first win of the season. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. ETN again. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs. So quickly the defense burns a timeout here. 1:57 remaining in the game. First down, and they go right back to him. And he's able to rip off a chunk of red zone yardage to the 10. Now we get another stoppage here. Just 1:52 remaining. The defense burns a timeout. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. The Cardinals are going to use the last of their timeouts. He goes to a knee as time winds down in this one.
There's still some time to bleed off the clock, but the important factor is that the defense is helpless to stop it. You could just run that clock down as far as you're able and take off every single second.
And he's brought down for a loss. Setting up for the kneel down on 3rd. He'll go to a knee to close this one out, Brock, and it's only fitting that he's holding the ball in the end after the absolutely tremendous game that he had. The kick by Shudak is good, and that extends their lead to 14.
That kick, well, it throws a roadblock up on some of the remaining avenues to get back in this game. It really leaves only one remaining. It's going to take 2 touchdowns if they want a shot at it. And we know those odds, they're getting pretty long.
At their own 30-yard line.
One final shot here. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And that one is picked off, but wait a second. Oh, he came down out of bounds, so that's just going to be incomplete. So the Jaguars, the visitors in this one, but they take home the win. Well, Brock, we knew they were confident in the lead-up, that they could contend despite the hostile crowd they were going to face today, and boy, did they ever. Once they got going, they showed out, they backed up that confidence, and they leave here with a victory.
Oh, it takes so much work, Kate, so much work, even beyond what people hear about through the week or see in the game itself, to overcome somebody defending their home field. You need to be playing at your highest level, and you need to BYOE, bring your own energy. Whenever you take it on the road and you win one, gosh, it feels so good. What a signature victory.